Ну чё, пацанчики? Ну-ка, блядь, все сюда ко мне.
Oh shit. That's a guard. Definitely telling me to get the fuck out of here. Don't know whether I should be carrying more fuel. Hey, you need a fuel can? You want a fuel can? I have like 100 of these things in my stash. I can't carry another one. Okay. Well, I'm gonna come down there too. Hang on. I'll come help you out. Yo, friendly. Oh my god, there's always a chunkus in here.
Вышел, блин, за хлебушком. Ребра, блин, все сбили. Ну что, неплохой день, господа.
it's been hit. You look in the spots where people don't look. I already see something. Yep, military cable. No one ever searches this shit over there. Not properly, at least. You like the party shit. That's a sad day when I have to throw away fuel for electric mortars, because the electric mortar is worth more right now. Oh, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good. I'm sorry. You fucking spooked me. Yeah, I'm a scav, bro. My bad. I didn't know you were in there. Here, I'll let you do your thing. Oh, nice, a GP. Let's just get out of here now. They're selling shit.
nature's freezer. The great Canadian wilderness. Hey, it's Trey. We're on like a lake and shit. Just surrounded by frozen water right now. But this is the perfect environment to put together an ice ball. No flying in my ears and shit. You're gonna need 2 bowls of each size. 2 little ones, 2 big ones. A flat bottom frying pan, screwdriver, tape, spray bottle of water, a stem, a pitcher of water, some shot glass molds that you can freeze, and of course, the weed. Today we're using some government-issued mango haze. I'm sure this is very, very dry, just like all the other government weed, so be careful with it. Pour some water in the bowls. Don't go all the way up. Then you're gonna take this smaller bowl and... the things I do for content, man. Then with the tape. And today we're using some government-issued mango haze. I'm sure this is very, very dry, just like all the other government weed, so be careful with it. Pour some water in the bowls. Don't go all the way up. Then you're gonna take this smaller bowl and... the things I do for content, man. So then with the and... the things I do for content, man. So then with the tape... I mean, I'm not a scientist, so I can't tell you about how, like, water freezes in certain ways, but yeah, be careful, folks. Pour a little more in here because Mother Nature is not fucking with me today. You're gonna take the tape, and you're gonna wanna try to get the bowl as center as possible. So get your X over here like this. It'll all make sense soon. You're gonna put this over here to freeze. You know, remember, get that bowl nice and centered. And now we're gonna let those freeze. Now, you also gotta fill up the shot glasses. And just like the bowls, you do not fill those up all the way. So like right before you reach the kind of plateau of the cylinder. Now this is what we're gonna use to make the neck of the bomb. I'm gonna let that freeze too. And now we wait. Man, who the fuck settled up here? Who got up here and was like, you know what, this is chill? Yeah, I really like hockey, man. But respect. And now we wait. Man, who the fuck settled up here? Who got up here and was like, you know what, this is chill? Yeah, I really like hockey, man. But respect. Because it is pretty beautiful. That seems to be our time. It looks like they're ready. You're gonna, get your tape off. The middle bowl comes out pretty easy. And it gives you this little nice concave structure in there. You're gonna wanna, like, run it under some lukewarm tap water or something to release it. These come out pretty easy in the silicone. You're gonna take each of these little pieces and kind of fry the bottom so it's nice and flat. It's pretty important to do that so they all get a nice flat bottom. Easier to fuse them together. Everything needs to be airtight in this. And then we're just gonna spray along the sides. Otherwise, it's not gonna work as well as it should, if it does at all. So now we're gonna create the whole air system for this to work right, the neck. Got our bowl, we got a screwdriver, and we're gonna wanna heat the screwdriver up. Can't really see it, but it's gonna take a little bit, so you know, just be patient. So there we got the first hole. Put a hole on the side for the stem, right here, so that we don't lose it in the snow. You gotta make it big enough for the stem to fit, so be patient. Make sure it goes in at an angle correctly. Probably like, what is that, like a 45-degree angle? Yeah, and then we're almost done. The hard part's like over. All right, and then once you get that angle in the side, you're gonna wanna make sure it's open enough for the stem, which I think we got now. Yep, water bottle. Spray around it again, help it set. And there you have it. The marvels of nature, huh? Beautiful. Now's the time. Okay, so it works. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It's cool.
Cool.
No smoke gets wasted, no smoke gets left behind. Everybody goes to yours. And it's great because if you gotta get rid of like 98% of the evidence, just smash it. Alright, that's the ice bomb. Semi as fuck.
Hi, Tyler. What's going on? Guess you got her in? Make sure you got no weapon on you. What's going on today? Not feeling it? Are you off your meds? We've talked before, remember? You recognize me? No, not at all? You used to have braids, didn't you? No? Yeah. What's going on today? Here, just sit down. Want to sit down? You want me to talk to Mom?
I mean, I'm gonna put it in like my terms. What, you about to take me to jail for or something?
I'm not taking you to jail at all. What's up?
I'm just trying to figure it out.
Why are we here?
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, you do.
I mean,
Something's wrong. I can tell. I can look in your face and tell you something's wrong.
it is.
I know.
But at the same time, it's not what you think either.
Are you feeling like homicidal, suicidal?
I don't know how I'm feeling right now.
Okay. Well, that's why I'm here to talk to you.
I'm telling you, I'm just saying. Like, now, please, I don't know what she just called you for, and I don't really do nothing to it.
You want me to ask Mom? What's going on, Mom?
She's saying, I don't know.
Okay.
He's delusional.
And you have a history of that.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
He's a delusional.
No.
Yeah, walked to the store and came back. Just started banging on the house. Just banging on the house. And I'm like, you got to help.
Why were you banging on the house?
Because she got some, like, little home invasion and stuff going on, and they probably quiet and you can't hear them all the way. That's
So you
what
think there's someone in the house?
I mean, they quiet right now. Yes, there's
Okay.
somebody in this house.
Okay.
Yes, it is. And it's not just me. It's a home invasion for
Do
real.
you want us to look?
I mean, you're going to have to go through the attic or something.
So you're hearing people in the attic?
It's about everywhere. And I'm not playing no more.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm just telling you what it is. It's a home invasion.
Okay.
So that's what it is. And it's not me.
You're scared because you hear people in your house.
Okay, yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah, that's 100% what it is.
Okay. Does your mom hear those people?
Oh, she definitely doesn't act slow.
What
So
if she
whoever
doesn't?
else acting slow, no. I'm not playing. I'm sorry. I see you grabbing that. Is it me or them? They have a home invasion up in here.
Okay.
And I'm not playing.
Okay. Do you have a healthcare worker that you usually talk to?
This ain't about healthcare, it's a home invasion.
I
It's all the way
understand
different.
that.
It's all the way different. This ain't healthcare, it's home invasion.
Nothing right now?
So,
Relax for a second.
Aren't
It's
you
home invasion.
diagnosed with paranoid schizophrenia?
Oh, this ain't paranoid.
he got all kind of diet.
Yeah.
But
Like I said, I've talked to you many times. I don't know how you don't recognize me. Maybe it's the beard.
I don't know.
I grew a beard.
I'm just saying on who's side on who on what. That's all I'm telling you.
And you and I have always been...
If we been cool cordial, then you should understand. When I say it's a home invasion up in this house, then
I
that's
do
what it be.
understand.
Safety is the key. Safety is
It
the key
is.
word.
I don't feel safe with you anymore.
Oh, but you feel safe with these people home invading your house. Okay.
I don't feel safe with you.
She feels safe with that. That don't sound right.
Yeah.
There's a home invasion.
Well, in our call, the call betters could hear you say
I'm not playing. It's a home invasion in
that you
here.
were gonna don't play like I'm not gonna kill all of you.
I'm not.
Okay?
And I'm seriously not.
So you are feeling a little homicidal a little bit.
I'm telling you. It's a home invasion. I'm not playing.
Why don't you sit down?
invasion.
Okay.
If it's coming at me and my safety, I'm not playing. If y'all on my side, because y'all know I'm not going to lie to you, yes. If y'all me crazy like that, yes, I'm going to be on bullshit. I'm telling you that. As a man to man.
What do you like to be called, Tyler?
I'm Tyler Antonio Patrick. I'm telling you what it is.
Your
Plain and
mother
simple.
is worried about you.
She's not worried. She's ignoring everything around because she's trying to get me set up.
Because you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing
I don't feel safe
with your
you
medication.
I don't have medication.
Exactly.
No,
You
I'm
should
on
be on
anymore.
medication.
Yes, you need
No, I
help.
shouldn't.
Yes, you should. You always have been on medication.
So you don't hear those people talking on the side, right?
I've been here with social workers
You
before.
don't hear that.
You're hearing things that aren't here. I hate to tell you that. But we need to go talk to somebody. Okay?
We're trying to be real with you, dude. I'm trying to be real with you, too. I know you hear them. I ain't deaf.
Tyler, do you want to go to Grandview or Miami Valley?
I'm going out like that.
Well, you already know we have to.
You need going out like that.
You already
Tyler,
know.
you gotta get help, honey. You need help. You can't stay in this house with
The
me.
best help you can do is pay attention to what I'm hearing, too. Because ain't nobody deaf.
Tyler, you can't stay in this house with me no more. I can't do this no
Your
more.
mother's afraid.
So you gotta
don't
be
feel
afraid of me?
safe.
Yes.
Yes,
She is.
I don't feel safe with you anymore. I don't feel safe anymore with you, Tyler. You gotta go. You have to go. I don't feel safe anymore.
Will you go get checked out for your mom?
No, because I don't need no medication. You can hear these motherfuckers talking.
I don't hear any.
You hear them.
Well, that's part of the medical diagnosis that you have.
This ain't no diagnosis.
It is.
Yes, Tyler.
I got a black and mild. This is my diagnosis. Keep them calm.
No,
You
you're
can
not.
hear these people, and I hear them too.
I understand you hear them. And I do not hear them. I'm sorry.
I don't want to hear them.
I believe that you hear them. Okay? But we want to take you to the hospital to get you the help that you need. Okay?
You gotta get help, Tyler. You can't stay in here with me. I don't feel safe with you. I don't trust you anymore. I don't trust you anymore. You gotta get some help.
Which hospital you been to? Miami Valley, Grandview? This ain't that. No hospital.
Grandview usually.
This ain't that. I ain't been in no Grandview either.
Yeah, you haven't been in it in probably over a year and a half.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've been out here and talked to you.
It's not that.
But you back to being psychotic
It's
again.
definitely not that. I've never been to a hospital in my life.
Yeah, Tyler, you done been
I've
to
taken you there.
I ain't the same one then or something.
You are the same one. I've talked to your mother before.
But you can't hear nothing else?
I cannot hear nothing.
Okay then. So you can go to the hospital. You can talk to them. If they don't think that anything's wrong or anything, then they're gonna let you out. Okay? Not going to a hospital if you can hear people talking and you can hear them outside.
I can't hear them.
I can't hear them. Okay then.
But we gotta take you, brother. Okay? Your mom's scared.
But when it comes
You
to
need help, Tyler. I
five
can't
items,
do
they
it
would
no
have
more.
looking
How long you been living
for
here with your
items
mom?
on you
It'll be a year in
that we're
December.
going to be doing items.
It'll be a year in
Yeah,
December.
right. This one's right next to this spot, which
You
is
gotta get
just
help.
underneath this bit of trousers, I think. Yeah, just underneath the trousers right here.
You gotta
Now,
go
when
to
it
the
comes to
hospital.
collecting the item, this is a
hospital.
the best thing that you can do is lie down, crouch, and try and grab it
You gotta
with
get- you
the
gotta
right
get
shot,
the help.
and that's how you grab it. You do
You gotta
need to
get the help,
survive
Tyler.
an extra. Yeah, just underneath the trap.
You need help.
Items to help in the investigation,
We
survive
wanna
an
help you,
extract,
okay?
and then
You
hand
need
the
the help.
information and items. When it does
Because
come to collecting the
paranoid,
dorm room
you hearing things
222,
that's not there.
it does actually spawn directly next
When
to
you
the
start to
task
tear my
that
house
we're
back
going to
up
be
again,
doing.
you gotta
Collect the
go.
key and the item. As you can see on this map, we are over by the boiler side on custom. So once you're here, you can see
You
the
here,
two
you in your
doors
head
right
again.
there, the
Remember how you
mountain
talked about your head?
How can you not?
right
You
there,
looking
snap
that
it in,
direction.
just
You know you
down
hear
over
that.
that door.
You Notice a
get right
female
here.
talking.
That is
You
the
can hear her.
gas station.
You acting
And
dumb.
the
Come on.
CV011
Come on.
extra is just down here. Now this tank is
That
the
disrespectful.
area
You
that
can
we're
hear
going to be
somebody.
checking out. Right there
That's
is
me
the
talking.
jump over. We're going to start off with the key first. Now
That
I
was
want
me
to do
talking.
Sorry, your mom doesn't hear it.
which is
I don't hear it.
underneath.
He doesn't hear it.
Bit of
He's saying the
powder, I
same-
think.
No,
Yeah,
I'll
just
take
underneath
you
the trousers.
Okay.
Right here.
Yeah, and
Now, when it comes to collecting the item,
No,
this is
open
an
face.
absolute bitch.
we're-
The best
no,
thing
no,
that you
open
can
face.
do is lie
I
down,
understand.
crouch, and try and
Now you
grab
play
it
with
with
me.
the white dot, and that's
Please
how
stop.
you grab it. You do
Your
need
mother
to
is
survive
worried
an
about
airstrike.
you.
The
Please
best thing for you
stop.
to do is to take
So
you
we're going to the
to
hospital.
a
I'm
zero
telling you,
beat and
please
pick up your bum,
stop.
and it doesn't actually need to be finding
right
ways
now,
for this
please.
task. But
I
when
know.
it comes to
I know.
the
As
items
a
that
human
you
being,
pick up,
I know.
you do need
I'm
to
not that
survive
dead.
an
And we
airstrike.
don't
If
wanna
do
take
not
you out of
survive
here.
and you die when you
Please.
have the item on you,
Okay.
you do need
And
to
I'm
come
in, please.
over and
Alright, let's
collect
go.
the
I'm
item
in, please.
again.
Let's go.
If you are struggling with this task or just in general wanting to find people to play with, head over to Discord. We do have a decently large looking for group community as well as
Hi,
a
Tyler.
shelter system.
What's
So
going
if
on?
you just need a bit more help than normal, then we are there to help you.
And we don't want to take you out of here.
If you did, don't
Please.
forget to leave a like and subscribe.
And I'm in,
Or
please.
possibly consider
Alright, let's go.
joining the channel
I'm in,
membership
please.
where you can videos as well as a
He's got a knife! He's got a knife!
Keys, all those kind of things in one location. Hopefully guys find this guide useful, and I'll see you in the next video. And a big thank you to all of my Patreons supporting me over on patreon.com/piranhatv. And a huge thank you to J Dam, Freddy and Beansy. Without this kind of support, I wouldn't be able to do what I do.
Wait, Corey, did I ever tell you about the bad trip I had where like I was going on a trip and no, this is, I swear to God, I'll make it very quick, but it was to get home for Thanksgiving, and like I got there, I got to my plane, it got delayed from the weather. I had to stay in the airport.
Oh my god.
I had to stay in the airport. I met this guy there that was like, he was like a weird dude. All he did was like selling like shower curtains and but luckily he actually got, we shared a hotel and everything for the night.
Yeah.
And luckily, we were able to find. We took a train and everything. It was a whole ordeal, but yeah, I let him come stay with me for Thanksgiving. He's actually a nice guy. It turned out his wife died.
Oh Jesus.
Yeah.
I remember that.
That was very nice of you.
Yeah.
I was thinking the story
We had
go
a huge
another
fight in
way.
the hotel room.
No, he said, I like me.
Really?
Yeah, he did. Yes, I heard
remember
this,
that.
Chris. Yeah. He was a super nice guy, though.
And then you had 12 kids.
Well, I did have 12 kids, but that's I used to have 12 kids.
Hi, Zach, can I ask you a question?
And then you said, I'm a dentist! And you did a big song.
A different movie, Chris.
It's like the 12 kids was from Cheaper by the Dozen as well.
Is there any girls that look like me?
So this just means I'll lose that much. These cities, if I put anything up here, it'll revolt, basically.
Yes, but is there anyone that looks like me?
Yeah, you say you?
I want to kiss a girl that looks like me.
Yeah, you can find a girl that looks like you, man.
Well, what if she's not real?
Well, I think she would be real. That was bad.
Can you imagine?
Well, what if she's not real?
Well, I think she would be real.
That
was bad.
Can you imagine if that was real?
I want to kiss a girl that looks like me. What's daddy?
What's that?
She doesn't look like me. How am I supposed to love her?
We're back on the spaceship again. The captain was visiting dodgy turret sites without threat protection. Oh, why? Anyways, the threat protection. It prevents from malicious sites, malicious downloads, trackers, intrusive apps. Ah, it's me, Roland Kane. Patched right in. Shut up. NordVPN has end-to-end encryption and a no-logs policy. Why didn't you just get it? I tried to get their amazing 2 years plan for
Yeah, but he's related to Aragorn.
NordVPN on story mode, but I was frightened. They have a money back guarantee. I was afraid to let love bloom again on the bed. Shut up. Okay, I'm going to do it. I'm
Then
gonna
how
go
can they be
to
closely related? I don't
NordVPN.com/story
Lord of the
mode to
Rings,
get a
everything's
huge
related.
deal on
Everything's
it.
related. And then at
Plus
the
a
end of
free
Lord of the Rings, this
bonus
is not a joke.
and
At
then
the
he
end of
did.
Lord of the
And
Rings,
everyone was happy.
they literally
Yeah.
write down that, and then one of the races and became
They
one.
sneak
And
into
that's
the
what we
enemy
are today.
facility,
So everything in the
and the
past
pair
was
decide
there.
to split up. Now, while
But then
sneaking
we
through the
build between
facility,
us.
Turok
We are
discovers
the
that the
average of all
planet
the
is
races
being
of-
terraformed. Oh my god.
And that's why
So,
all of them are
according
related.
to this computer, it looks as though there's an exponential increase in evolutionary activity.
Did you know that Gandalf used to be a
the
ball?
idea is this is supposed to be exactly
What?
like
Gandalf
Earth,
is a
and
type
things
of
are
ball.
evolving, therefore dinosaurs. So if you wondered why the planet has dinosaurs, that's the reason. Now, Turok and Ron Perlman then reunite, and they shoot their way through and out of the facility. Turok and Ron Perlman are now in Death Valley. Hey, Ron Perlman, why do they call this Death Valley? No reason. Then more dinosaur fighting. Then they go through a cave tunnel. Then they fight more dinosaurs. Then they leave the cave. And then they get attacked by a dinosaur. Oh, Your Majesty, I'm starting to notice a pattern here. And just as the dinosaur's about to kill him, suddenly a soldier named Reese shoots it down with his sniper rifle. That's pretty epic. Now, they find another crash site, and there they find enemy MG soldiers all over it. Turok takes care of them using his stealth. They all finally make it to the crash site. Whiskey Company is here as well.
Seriously low on ammo and half our guys are MIA. Let's get this place secured just in case Kane's men do show up.
By the way, Turok, you've got a mission too. You are assigned to finding all of the ship's long-range communication so that we can call home.
What about Kane?
Capturing Roland is now a secondary mission. The main priority is now getting on some sort of spaceship and getting home safe, and then having a sandwich. Turok then goes to find the long-range communication unit. Along the way, Turok is jumped, by a former member of the Wolfpack, and goes to find the long-range communication unit. Along the way, Turok is jumped, by a former member of the Wolfpack. His name is Grimes. That's right, Elon Musk's ex-wife. And she says, listen, we're a bit offended, Turok. Why'd you leave without even saying goodbye? And then she gives a smooch. Mwah. Let's have a baby and name it real weird. Now, Turok says, hey, listen, times have changed. This is the future now. You don't understand. Grimes then disagrees and says, what? You heard me. And then Grimes disappears back into the... Now, Turok continues on. Why not? He finds another soldier from Whiskey Company, and his name is Cowboy. Suddenly, help me, partner. The cowboy has been shot with an arrow. How partially ironic. Anyway, the crew shows up and they say, don't worry, we'll take this cowpoke with us. And Turok says, okay.
Slade, you and Parker are with me. We'll take Cowboy back to camp. Gonzalez, take Foster, Turok, and find that comm unit.
They immediately find it just lying on the ground. They go to pick it up, but then suddenly a giant T-Rex bursts out of the jungle. Gobble, gobble, gobble. Right, so the T-Rex has eaten one of Whiskey Company, and he was holding onto the comms unit. So in effect, the T-Rex has stolen the comms unit. Although if you slow it down, you can see he's actually back-hopping into the mouth. So now Turok must go to the T-Rex's lair to polite the mouth, the comms unit. Although if you slow it down, you can see he's actually back-hopping into the mouth. So now Turok must go to the T-Rex's lair to politely ask for its return. Turok makes it there, and he goes, here's that comms unit, and thank God, it seems as though the T-Rex isn't here. Guess again, says the T-Rex. Looking for me? It's time for a fight, says Turok. They go head to head. He stabs the T-Rex with a knife. Ow! But the T-Rex isn't dead, and it flings Turok out of his lair. Please leave. Turok is knocked out again. Turok wakes up from his T-Rex-caused nap and gets to his feet. He says, I'd better go search for my team. But when he gets back to camp, Ron Perlman is not very impressed about the other soldiers being dead.
You come back alive, isn't that first you turned your back on my brother, and now my best friend?
Turok refuses to defend himself and explain that it was actually all the dinosaurs' fault. I swear, it was the T-Rex. But instead, he acts stoic and lets Ron Perlman attack him with a knife.
I should have done this the first time I saw you.
Hold me back. Hold me back. I'm gonna get him. Turok then goes, anyway, here's your fucking comms unit. Jesus. A second later, an arrow comes out of the forest. It's another enemy ambush, says Kane. Grrr, says his face. They successfully force the enemy soldiers out. However, 3 men died during the assault. The comm unit. Fucking hell.
They decide to wait until morning before making their next move. However, there's a weird noise in the distance.
Ooh.
So Turok, Ron Perlman, and another soldier, they're sent to investigate. The noise seems to be coming from within a research lab building.
What are they gonna find in there, Your Majesty?
A recording of Roland Kane.
That's very exciting. Play the tape, play the tape.
Kane says,
yeah, there's this toxin, and we made it accidentally, and it, killed all the scientists. So, we've isolated it for further testing.
Great. We all just got cancer.
And then they find an aircraft. Wow, that is so handy. Can you fly? No. The trio inform Whiskey Crew of what they've found.
So you're saying that Roland Kane has started developing chemical weapons?
Yes.
What does that have to do with dinosaurs?
Nothing.
So it's just shoehorned in to raise the stakes?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
And, uh-oh. Scorpions. The Scorpions kill Soldier 3. Oh. Ron Perlman and Turok have to get into the aircraft to escape, but to get there, they must fight their way through the Scorpions, and they do. Look, there's the chopper. Get in, Turok. But as they get close, what happens?
the ground erupts beneath them.
What?
And this causes Turok to black out.
Oh no, he's flashing back again. In the flashback, we reach the peak of the traumatic whatever, and we find out why Turok is so gruff and so quiet all of the time. Well, it turns out he was practicing with his bow one day, and an arrow went off, and he killed a civilian. No. A soldier with PTSD? We are breaking new ground. The script says Turok has remorse.
Oh, tell me that one reserve rate was the only rate I could get in for today. Otherwise, I'm gonna play something else. As soon as it hits 12 o'clock, bro, it's just, there's no such thing as a scab rate no more.
Which is very accurate. But Roland Kane doesn't care about any of that. Ha-ha. Lamau, says Roland Kane. We'll kill as many innocents and peasants and whatever as we have to. So Turok wakes up and he is absolutely fine.
Huh?
But he's alone this time in the cavern. Where's Ron Perlman? I miss him so much. I better go find him. Uh-oh, there's Scorpions there. He fights him. Oh, there's Ron Perlman there, and he goes, I know it's all your fault, Turok. I know you used to work with a band of Scorpions, didn't you? They killed my sister.
Suddenly, a Loch Ness monster appears, and Turok kills it, and Ron Perlman goes, I respect you now, Turok. I like you.
What?
Better go find the coward who dropped this.
Don't tell anyone about that.
Alright, well, they're best friends now.
Yeah.
What?
Better go find the coward who dropped this.
Don't tell anyone about that.
Alright, well, they're best friends now.
And they skip and hop.
Don't tell anyone about that.
Alright, well, they're best friends now.
And they...
Don't tell me.
Better go find the coward who dropped this.
What?
Better go find the coward who dropped this.
Don't tell anyone about that.
Alright, well, they're best friends now.
And they skip and hop back to Whiskey Company.
Now, along the way, they get into a fight with enemy soldiers. I'll take the ones on the left, best friend, and you take the ones on the right. Now, halfway through this fight, Whiskey Company suddenly shows up.
They blow up the enemy's helicopter, and then together as a group, they decide to make their way to the substation.
What's the substation?
I think it was that building with the aircraft in it.
Guys, listen, let's take it to it. What do you think will happen next? Will it be A, scorpions, B, an ambush, C, Ron Perlman decides that Turok is guilty, or D, they smooch?
B.
It was B, an ambush. You see, they get ambushed again, and this causes the group's leader to think that Turok is in fact a traitor.
But Slade, no. Ron Perlman says...
You having some kind of mental lapse, Logan?
No, I like Turok.
You know what? Ron Perlman is the traitor. That's it. That'll be the twist.
That would be too smart for this game.
Now, the group decides to hide. But then they are immediately found. During this fight, the leader of Whiskey Company is killed. Oh no. Anyway, the leader of Whiskey Company is killed. Found. During this fight, the leader of Whiskey Company is killed. Oh no. Anyway, Turok and Co. make it to the substation. I love it here, it's brilliant. They fight their way through, and most of them make it inside, except for one of the soldiers left outside. I will hold them all back with a minigun. Together they go and they find the aircraft, but then when they get there, the aircraft has already been destroyed. Oh, it's like the comms unit from before. Shall we ever progress in this game? Suddenly, ambush time!
But this time it's raptors and not soldiers.
They are keeping it fresh, at least. Now, they're dealing with the ambush, then they all go to the control room, then there's a recording from Roland Koenig. We've modified the toxin or something, and now it works great in air conditioners. What? It will kill everyone in the room. What? Also, it disappears after 20 minutes. Okay. I've found the perfect bioweapon, says Kane. This sucks so bad.
It's epic, what are you talking about?
They took all of the expensive voice actors and used it on the perfect bio. What? Also, it disappears after 20 minutes. Okay. I've found the perfect bioweapon, says Kane. This sucks so bad.
It's epic, what are you talking about?
They took all of the expensive voice actors and used it for this shite. Nothing interesting is going to happen, so we are going to speed this shit up. Time to leave the base, but before making outside, the planet doesn't look very good. Oh my god, look, there's lava everywhere, it's meteorites. Oh my god, it's just like when the dinosaurs died. They fight their way through the planet until they make it to the other base. They're stupid through, and then Reese is shot in the head. Oh, but always miss him, says Turok. They make it to the other base. They're stupid through, and then Reese is shot in the head. Oh, but always miss him, says Turok. The T-Rex shows up. They're stupid through. And then Reese is shot in the head. Oh, but always miss him, says Turok. The T-Rex shows up.
It's me, the same T-Rex as from before.
Oh, my eye, it hurts. Guess I'll have a big T-Rex shaped eye patch. Whiskey Company, they make it to a event and they sneak in and they go, oh, what's all this? Anyway, Whiskey Company fights their way through the base. They make it to the control room. Oh, what's all this? Anyway, Whiskey Company fights their way through the base. They make it to the control room. Weren't we already there? Anyway, they decide to hop in the survival. They blow up the generator. They plan to bomb, but a flashbang is thrown just as they're about to leave. This is the best twist of the game.
$23 minutes. Hopefully I don't get killed for no fucking reason. One of these 10 rounders, of course. I already had these two. I already have this one. But that is a nice 300k I could make. Why did I go from this? Oh shit, that's scary. I heard that someone wiped. Ooh, fuck, that scared me. Scaredy map. Map is scary. That's actually a real helmet. Wow, that's cool. I didn't think it's fake. Still don't got no fucking armor on now. Perfect, they're just chilling here. I'll take that. Well, that wasn't nice. How is there no audio? Yeah, I waited 7 minutes for that.
So far, Turok passes out. And this time, for the first time ever, he doesn't have a flashback. Turok regains consciousness to find that Roland Kane is standing over him. And Roland scolds him, saying, "It has been a long time. By the way, a lot of your men sure are dead."
Is this all that's left of your company? 4 soldiers? That's pathetic. You can't even abandon your mission without getting everyone killed.
Well, to be fair, you are the one killing them all. Cowboy tries to defend Turok. Hey, come on, he's trying really hard. But Kane will not listen. Lamau. Then, I don't know, generator bomb goes off for some reason. And Kane gets thrown to the side. And Turok and Ron Perlman and some other soldier go, "Let's go onto helicopter, okay." So they get on. And then Turok goes, maybe I'll stay.
I'll have to stop Kane.
Ron Perlman goes, "Okay."
I've always trusted you.
And Turok, he goes, makes it to Kane. But turns out that Kane is already in an aircraft vehicle of his own. Then suddenly, Kane goes, "Will you dial up the drama just a little?" And Turok goes, "Alright, let me just hop into this turret then." And he takes down the airship. Explosions, rock and roll music. Suddenly an airship crashes into Turok. Oh, God.
Turok, you keep going unconscious.
Turok and Kane both regain consciousness. Hooray! Cade says, and Turok says,
That's sweet.
Then he says this.
I'm not a soldier. A soldier follows orders. But a warrior follows his heart.
Which is pretty funny. And then the pair fight mano a mano. First it looks like Kane is about to win, then it looks like Turok's about to win, then it looks like Kane's about to win, But at the end, Turok wins. But to win, then it looks like pair fight his heart, which is pretty funny. And then the pair fight mono a mono. First it looks like Kane is about to win, then it looks like Turok's about to win, then it looks like Kane's about to win, but at the end, Turok wins. But it's not over yet, Turok. That T-Rex, which we already fought twice and beat twice, shows up again. Hello! Turok fights the dinosaur, and this time he finishes it off properly. I mean, he kills it or whatever. He blows up the top half of the T-Rex's head. Then Ron Perlman and the other soldier come along and, hey, Turok, you need a lift? Turok gets picked up, and they fly off into space.
Turok thinks to himself, I've learned a lot this journey.
I guess the real dinosaurs all along were actually my personal traumas, because I shot that lady with a bow. But I've overcome it now because I killed a bad guy, and also an actual dinosaur. By the way, I was hired as the janitor. I even brought my own mop and bucket. I'm gonna keep that to myself. You know what? There was a mission brief at the beginning that said, get in there, kill Kane, and get out. And that is basically the entire story summarized. Look how long this plot is. It could be summarized with Turok killing Kane, T-Rex explodes. Question mark? The game was developed in 3 years with a team of 150 people. Why did no one speak up? Eurogamer only gave it a 6 out of 10. Why did they hate it? Why do European people hate Turok? Terrible lizards? Question mark? With former publisher Acclaim long since bust and memories of Turok evolution as few as they ever were favorable in memories of Turok evolution as few as they ever were favorable. Is that a sentence? It's like a double subclause, but it doesn't go anywhere.
And it still continues.
And then it
still continues. Put a full stop somewhere.
Did you know that James Cameron's Aliens served as an inspiration for this game? And why was the game so shitty?
Aliens has inspired a lot of shit.
The reason Turok is so good at fighting dinosaurs is because, traditionally, for thousands of years, the Native Americans have been fighting the dinosaurs. Is that true, Your Majesty?
Yeah, you ever seen that movie, Valley of Guanji?
No.
It's an old Ray Harryhausen movie where cowboys...
Who?
He's a stop-motion guy.
What?
Okay, listen, this isn't going anywhere, but it's an old stop-motion movie where cowboys wrangle a dinosaur.
It was hard to live back in those days. Did you know that Turok is based off an old series? It's actually a rebooting. Did you play it back in the day?
No, I'll play it, I promise.
Now, we heard a scandalous rumor that Turok is in fact gay. Fake or gay? Are these mutually exclusive? In honor of IGN's Dinosaur Week, I'm going to start with 2 supposedly prehistoric... See, if I said it, they would go... hold on a minute, that's a bit much. Turok, let's cut to the chase here. Check out this official storyboard from the 2008 Turok game. Oh my god. They're kissing. Yup, that's Turok. Giving Slade / Ron Perlman a big old man kiss before running off to fight the final boss. The image has sparked debates from people wondering whether the game's homoeroticism was censored, whether Chad Smith, who is that? Predict not gay. What? Listen, Turok is absolutely gay. Support the community and assure people that Turok is the gayest character that has ever graced a console.
What are these ads getting?
We are family, so who cares? Mom, please.
What are these ads getting?
We are family, so who cares? Mom, please. Seok Woo has had a very... Alright, we're playing this game next. NordVPN.
It's actually pretty funny.
Resident Evil 5. It's 2006, and Chris Redfield and Jill Valentine, they're working for the Bioterrorism Security Assessment Alliance, SAR.
rolls off the tongue.
It's like not catchy at all. The Bazaar have received information on the location of a man named Oswald Spencer, and Spencer is one of Umbrella's founders, as well as a wanted fugitive. Dun dun dun. He also has information regarding Albert Wesker.
Greetings.
Remember him from like a year ago when we did the video?
I despise Chris.
Spencer is holed up in a mansion, which Chris and Claire infiltrate. Aha, yoink. Stealing vases and shit along the way. So, the mansion is filled with many puzzles and traps.
You triggered my trap!
The mansion is full of dangerous new bio-experiments. So the pair are rushing through the mansion, and then they reach Spencer's study. Come on, Jill, we gotta do it. We gotta go through the door. I'm tired of doing puzzles.
But I like puzzles, they're very relaxing. I wish you liked more things that I like.
Not now, Jill. Is that Wesker?
Yes.
Wait a minute. Wesker, you're no longer in a wheelchair. It's a miracle. Although it is nighttime, why are you wearing sunglasses? He is standing over the dead body of Spencer. Chris and Jill attack Wesker. But Wesker has superhuman strength and also speed, and so he easily defeats them. Just as Wesker is about to kill Chris, Jill, help!
I'm tackling you, Wesker!
Jill and Wesker crash through the window and down the cliffside below. No, Jill, I loved you. Dip to white. Transition. 3 years later, Chris is in Africa. As he drives along, he talks to himself about what the BSAA is. Exposition time.
I should have seen it coming. It didn't take long after the fall of the Umbrella Corporation.
Blah, blah, blah. He's not very direct. I shall paraphrase. He says, so when Umbrella dismantled all their bioorganic weapons, instead of just throwing them into the bin responsibly, they decided to sell them on the black market. Dun dun dun. Now it seems as though terrorists here in Africa have bought those weapons. And I, Chris, have been sent to stop them. Because, remember what happened in Raccoon City? Yeah, well, we don't want another one of those happening. So the government says, oh no, send Chris. Chris is part of an organization called Bazaar. Now, above them is the GPC, and above them is the government. Get it, get it, get it? It all makes sense. So easy. So anyway, I'm here to infiltrate these bioterrorist bad guys. Exposition over, says Chris, and he pulls up to his destination. And then just before he leaves the car, he's going, you can do this. You're confident, you're handsome, you are number one. You deserve this. And he goes, okay, showtime. And he steps out of the car. Now, he meets his new guide and partner, Shiva Aloma.
Welcome to Africa.
Oh, and she's very suitably aged, and she is also Chris's type. So she is a member of the Bazaar West Africa branch. Now they are hunting for biological weapons dealer Ricardo Irving, and together they will do it as partners.
I'm sure you'll do just fine. Partner.
Don't forget what happened to your last partner. Along the way, Chris is radioed by Kirk. Now, Kirk is Chris's helicopter pilot, and he says, by the way, Irving will be doing all of his dealings at Kijuju. Alpha Team is already there. Chris is just going in as backup, right?
They meet up with a Bazaar contact. This contact informs them that the deal is ahead, and he gives them some weapons. He also asks them about Ouroboros. The pair say, we've only heard rumors, but it sounds like some sort of doomsday project. They continue on. Along the way, they hear a scream.
Ugh.
Chemical. White dot appears on it. The key spawns under the trousers on the floor. Pick up both and hand over the items to Skier, because there is nothing more frustrating than losing your hard-earned quest.
Outside, they are singing We Are the Destination. And then just before he leaves, the cars go, "You did a Kumar and Ember 4 the helicopter pilot." And he's Juju. Alpha.
He gives them some weapons. He also asks them about Ouroboros. The pair say, "We've only heard rumors, but it sounds like some sort of doomsday project." They continue on. Along the way, they hear a scream.
Did you hear that? It came from that building.
They find a man forcing a Plagos parasite down the man's throat.
Wait, what the hell is a Plagueis parasite? So, the Plagueis are like these things from Resident Evil 4, except these ones are much stronger. Now, it infects him almost immediately. Chris puts the man down. Then the locals swarm him and Shiva. They escape and barricade themselves inside a shelter. They spy a mob forming outside. They are singing "We Are the World" from the First Aid concert. And the bizarre contact that they've talked to is there and on stage. He says, "Let me beseech you, let us not form an angry mob." And then the executioner decapitates him. Uh-oh. The mob leader then points to Chris and Shiva and says, "Get 'em, boys." Chris calls in Kirk for backup. Kirk, gotta do something.
Roger that. Just sit tight. I'm on my way.
So Kirk shows up to save the day. He does it by killing everyone at the market.
Hooray!
And then he flies on ahead to the meeting. I'll catch you there, Chris and Shiva.
So, the pair move on together, but suddenly they hear Alpha Team trying to engage the enemy. And it sounds like Alpha Team is losing. They are being overrun by a strange new monster. Chris and Shiva go, "That doesn't sound very good, but let's carry on anyways." They get to the location. There is strange black goo everywhere, and also Alpha Team is dead. The pair find the leader of the Alpha Team. He is dying. "Tell me what happened," says Chris.
It was all set up, and Irving, he got away.
"Oh man, that sucks," says Chris.
We were able to...
Oh, it's just the worst.
We were able...
Motherfucker, how dare you almost hit me. That was scary. He was ready to fight. I'll give him that. But he sucks at a headshot. Also, note to self, never pack a mag right there. I almost got my head taken off. Come on, Beano. Let's go. I didn't think anybody would spawn back there like that though. Since the sky was like literally right there.
Yepka.
Вот он!
Need that. Possibly just an AI scav, or someone did get into that room just now. Probably right. It's probably just a scav. Perfect. Yeah, we're on full extract mode now. This is some fat ass loot, bro. Just want the full clip in there. I think Michelle's in there. And I would love to kill him. Yeah, one player killed at least. Well, at least I got the quest done.
Will recover some data from the computer, though.
Some data?
Yeah. Here you go, Chris. Take my data.
Thank you. I'll always remember you.
For my data or
He's
for
just busy closing his eyes with his fingers. The mission is now to deliver the data to a relay so that it can be sent back to HQ. They head out to do that, but then along the way, they are attacked by the same monster that Alpha Team was attacked by, and it looks like a swarm of leeches, but vaguely humanoid.
Who am I? What am I?
The pair shoot at it, but it doesn't do any damage. The only thing that seems to hurt it at all is fire.
I'll spit a hot 16 right now.
So they trap it in the incinerator, and they burn it.
Just a helpful incinerator nearby.
Now that that's done, it's time for me to make it to the relay, where I can inform HQ that Alpha Team is dead, and also 0111001111001111.
Ah, the cure.
They also state that these infected are similar to those in Leon Kennedy's report. Remember? From Resident Evil 4? That's this guy right here. Here's his face.
No thanks, bro.
HQ doesn't really care, though.
We don't care about any of this stuff. We just want you to go find Irving. Thank you.
Oh, okay. You're welcome, though.
We saw him heading into a mine, so just go to that mine. Cheers. We're also sending Delta Team to back you up.
I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Let's go to the mine. Except, along the way, they discover new biological weapons. And that flying biological weapon takes out Kirk's helicopter.
I'm losing engine power! Oh, shit! I'm out of control!
Chris rushes to the crash site. I've got to save Kirk. They get there, and they confirm that there are no survivors. Then the pair are surrounded by infected. Uh-oh. Things are looking bad for Chris and Shiva. Could this be the end? But then Delta Team shows up. They save the pair. Delta Team's captain, Josh Stone, used to mentor Shiva. Now, Stone says, you gotta keep going, we're counting on you, and we'll clean up here. Okay. He also gives Chris new research info. They open it up, and inside is a photo of Jill. Chris is shocked, but he is thrilled that she may still be alive. Oh, thank God, I won't have to hang out with Shiva. Then he and Shiva head to the mine. So, mine time. Yada 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 yada, running down the mine. Look at all the happy mining children. They're loving that cobalt. They're loving that neodymium. Oh, they love manganese. Chris and Shiva make it to the other side of the mine. Ah, there you are, Irving.
So you must be Irving.
Wow, perceptive, aren't ya?
But just as they're about to apprehend him, boom, Cloaked Woman comes in with a smoke bomb. She helps Irving escape.
Suckers!
The pair rummage through their documents left behind.
What's that document say, Jeff?
This is his Netflix password.
This one is his tax returns. This one is his birth certificate. This one is...
his next location in the oil field in the marshlands.
That's a very handy one. Let's keep it.
So they head off to go find him in the marshlands.
But along the way, they are attacked by a large mutated bat, and they kill him. That was the last of its species, so good job there. And as soon as they're done, a bizarre truck pulls in. Did you order an Uber? I didn't order an Uber. Whatever, they jump in, and they hurry on as they drive to the marshlands. The leader of Delta Team, remember, it's Josh, radios them.
Breaker, 10-4 Kiwasami. Let me tell you, this area is really struggling with all these infected. There's just so many of them. I can't believe it. We're barely holding on. I'm practically dead. My teammates are certainly almost dead.
That sucks, says Chris. As they drive, truckloads of infected are trying to stop them by throwing their bodies in front of the car. They are on motorbikes and they are chasing and shooting bullets. So Chris gets in the back and he starts firing.
What does all this have to do with Ouroboros?
At this point, I just want to emphasize, Chris is there to save Africa, right? Despite what it looks like. Let me explain. They manage to fight their way through as night falls. Oh no, says Chris. The bridge is out. I'm gonna have to do a wicked sick ollie right over the top. And he does. Fireworks are going off in the background. There's some rock music. There's an American flag over the top. Hell yeah. There's one guy who's commuting to work over the top. Hell yeah. This is just one guy who's commuting to work. Wait, what's going on? Whoa, fuck. Now, it's spooky nighttime, right? And they're looking around and they see most of Delta Team is dead. Right? Commuting to work. Wait, what's going on? Whoa, fuck. Now, it's spooky nighttime, right? And they're looking around and they see most of Delta Team is dead. The Uber driver says, alright, let's pull over. They get out and they start looking around. Ah, what's here? Suddenly their Humvee is thrown into the air. Oh god, not the guy in the hat!
No, he's still alive. He's still here.
Oh, that's close. Hold on a minute, what's that shadow? Get out of the way! Well, rip 5 stars. Anyway, what's that shadow? Get out of the way! Well, rip 5 stars. Anyway, they jump onto another truck and they have a big old fight. But Chris and Shiva win. Hooray! Look at the size of Chris Realfield's arm. Look at the size of Chris Realfield's arms.
Object to the test!
Shiva goes up to some random soldier, grabs his dog tags, and then goes...
Where are you, Josh?
Wait, Shiva loves Josh? Chris rejected once again.
Will I ever find love?
Every time I feel sad about not having a girlfriend, I do one bicep curl. Chris tells Shiva that she should leave. Listen, Shiva, I gotta go after Jill. I love her. She's still alive out there somewhere. Shiva then looks pensively for a moment. She reconsiders. She goes, no, I'm gonna go with you, Chris. Because of love and because we're partners. Damn it.
Chris, look around. We should both get the hell out of here.
I'm not here just for the mission.
What are you talking about?
A while back, I received some intel that my old partner was still alive. At first, I didn't know what to think. But when I saw the data file from Delta Team, I knew for sure. Jill is still alive.
Can't you feel the raw emotion of it all?
I feel it in my soul.
That woman in the data file.
The data file, Chris. The data file.
Are you even sure it's the same person?
We were partners. Sure.
There's nothing that means more to me than partners. Don't you turn your back on me, Chris. You're not going alone, because I'm your partner as well.
I'm going with you.
Shiva, you can't go with me. Don't you know it's a suicide mission?
These are my people that are dying here.
Sorry, I've been the one killing a lot of them. I was on the back of a car with a machine gun at one point. Wait, have you not been using tranquilizers? Oh.
There are no more orders from here on in. It's just us.
So the company he works for has called off the mission. Why? There's still like terrorists around with weapons.
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
Okay, oh, it must be a big mystery, we'll find out. Oh, okay, thanks, says Chris. And then he hops on his fan boat. Ah, bet you didn't expect that. Go, Chris Redboat.
Bad time, perhaps.
So great to see everyone. Oh, and Marjorie, this salad looks delicious. Oh, thank you so much. Well, Greg made it.
Really? I got it already? Nice. Not a bad gun. It's a lot of rounds. This would have been a nice one for Tarkov, for Streets. Hey, I'm on the floor right here, bro. Don't shoot. Don't shoot. Don't shoot.
You good, buddy? I heard there was PMCs over here.
No, they didn't come up through that way. I came down the stairs just now.
Alright, yeah. So my buddy's up. He's at living Queen. I'm already swimming right now.
Okay. So there's not much down there?
No, not really. They went through that shit.
Okay. Alright.
See if I can find them.
Alright, for sure. I'm gonna head. Alright, you take care. I'm gonna head to the electronics. Scab? You Scab, bro? Alright, cool. We're cool.
Ну что, неплохой день, господа.
My bad. Does the switch not work anymore? Hello, buddy. Hey, does the hermetic bunker door switch not work anymore? I couldn't switch it on, but it doesn't make a sound either.
I hear the sound.
Okay. Okay, yeah. Well, take care, partner.
Like,
yes, sir.
Check the cross and the /story mode. Turn. What happened to your partner? And he just goes, what? Never mind. Then it goes to a flashback.
Is this not just the prologue?
This is the prologue, yeah. Then we cut back to Chris looking pensive and go, oh god, I'm haunted by my past.
Jill's body was never found and she was presumed dead.
What? How does that work? For 3 years she just never got in contact. I've been really busy. Sorry, Chris. I really should have just sent you an email or something.
I have to know if she's still alive.
You two were close.
And he's just got this facial expression and it's zooming.
We were partners.
I've got this weird thing about partners and being partners and how it's so important that we're all partners. Why did you join the Beset? Was it to help a partner?
My parents were involved in an accident caused by a pharmaceutical company when I was young.
Oh shit, dude. Sorry I asked.
Umbrella?
Yes. I only found out later that the accident was to cover up the manufacturing of biological weapons for terrorists. They were using Africa as a test bed for their experiments.
What kind of experiments?
I'll be right back.
bioweapons were responsible for the deaths of my parents. And someone has to pay for that.
So you joined the BSAA.
There's only so much one person can do. Even a superhero like you, Chris.
Ooh, bit flirty. Look at his face. Look at his face.
I'm no superhero. Together, we can end this.
Then let's make a stand for our fallen brothers.
What is this accent? Right, that's it. Shiva's gonna have a normal accent now. Then let's make a stand for our fallen brothers. And then he goes, what? I wasn't listening. And he does a wicked sick jump off a ramp. More fireworks.
This time we're doing a kickflip.
Then that's the end of the scene. They finally reach a tribal village. Wait, why are they here? It was the fields.
Yes, the marshlands to find Irving, track down Jill.
How did Irving get here so quick? Turns out, all the locals here are infected. So Chris and Shiva have no choice but to mow them all down. They carry on into the village to steal some trinkets. They make it through the village, and then they find some tents. And they say Tricell on them. Tricell is one of the companies that helped to form Basar. So this encampment is right between the native village and this oil field. Also, exposition. Okay, so this new, stronger Plagas, right here it is. That was actually made by Tricell, and they tested them on the local populace. Oh no! Anyway, they move on to the oil fields, and oh my god, who is that in the distance?
It's Irving! Oh my god! We also find Josh.
Josh! Oh, it's so good to see you. Josh is alive. Uh-oh, just as I was getting to know Shiva. We were gonna make a baby with dual citizenship.
You're alive. Are you okay? Well, how did you get here?
We were at the port when we were attacked. And then, well, I ended up here.
Oh, this looks suspicious as fuck. He's got a Plagas in him. So Josh, Shiva, and Chris are now all working together, and they're going after Irving. They see Irving aboard his yacht. Also on the yacht is the cloaked woman who rescued Irving. The cloaked woman jumps on a cool speedboat and speeds away. And Irving is there, and he's laughing like a villain.
Splendid timing! You two are just in time for the fireworks show! Boom!
You said it, Chris. The bad guys get away, right? Now Josh is elsewhere. He has set up a bomb to explode on the dock. Chris, Shiva, and Josh quickly get into a boat, and they sail off as the facility explodes behind them. Explosions! Alright, let's catch up with Irving. Sounds good. And then things kind of relax for a while. Oh, it's nice out here. You know, not too hot, not too cold, plenty of mangroves.
Killing some locals.
Enjoying the breeze. Then all of a sudden, oh, it's Irving. They happen into the side of his ship. Then he starts raining fire down upon them. So they decide to hold hands, and then it looks as though Chris is about to mount Shiva.
What are you?
Just as... that machine gun is no match for 2 bullets from my handgun. My god, he's a fantastic shot. So the action music stops, and all of a sudden, Irving is there, and he's very wistful. And he goes, I don't know what to do. Everything is falling apart around me.
When I was a young boy.
So, Irving is very rude, and he says, why won't you two just die already?
You're making me look bad! Who do you think got this entire operation off the ground? Research like this doesn't prove itself, you know. Yet everyone looks down on me.
Hey, come on, not everyone. We don't look down on you, Irving. He's gonna kill himself. No, stop.
You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain.
Oh no, he's taken the vaccine. So, Irving has injected himself with red goo. He then starts getting terrible cramps on his back, I guess. No, it's less.
He's becoming Dr. Octopus!
He's loving it, but it must be painful. He's got a lot of stuff in his mouth. I guess. Look at it. Look at it, Jeb. Stuff in it. He's loving it, but it must be painful. He's loving it, but it must be painful. He's got a lot of stuff in his mouth. I guess. Look at it. Look at it, Jeb.
Oh God, his eyes.
He's great. I like this thing around his neck. It's kind of like, hey, look, I'm evil and a super genius and crazy, but I like to keep it real and I surf on the weekends. So he's mutating. Oh my God. He's turning into a big squid. He's fast though. Like, that's awesome. He has jumped overboard and he has made his escape. And he's got tentacle powers now too. Now how are we going to ever destroy him? I feel like it's all over, Sheba. How are we supposed to win?
By working together.
You're right, Sheba. I'm sorry I ever doubted us. But then Irving shows up and he says, haha, not so fast.
I just had an extreme makeover!
Alright, we're doing the boss fight. They shoot him with guns, which is incredibly exciting, and then they win the day. So he lands on the ground, and his textures are being stretched all across the model.
I guess it wasn't worth the good stuff.
He must be talking about the thing that he injected in his neck.
Yes.
So she gave him one that was like cut with a bad quality one.
Supposedly.
Damn it, fella!
Who is that? Is she single, says Chris? Is she cute like this? This is my type. Does she look anything like this? Who's Excella?
She is Tricell's African Division Director.
Where is this facility? Answer me!
Did he accidentally swipe to the wrong photo? It's not a facility, that's a lady.
You say, yeah. Wow, you two are just on top of everything, aren't you? The balance of the woods is changing and you're completely oblivious to it. All your answers are way ahead, Chris. In that cave.
What?
Gotta go to a cave.
Oh, okay.
Just a cave. No specifics, just in that cave over there.
Anyway, it's terribly funny to him for some reason.
Wasting time here.
Chris!
Hold on a minute. I've got an idea. Says Chris. Put it down. Wait a minute. I just thought of something, Sheba. No. Anyway, so he starts cackling and he dies on the ship.
Poor bastard.
Scene transition to a cave. Now, hopefully, this cave shall reveal the answers to the secrets that we seek. How do they know where the cave is? Anyway, they bless the caves down in Africa. Alright, I officially think Chris is the best character. He's so dumb. They go inside a cave they've been traveling through for 2 minutes, and he goes,
That's the boat the woman used to get away.
good observation there, Sheba.
So, you two are really going to go through with this?
What do you mean, we two? You're coming along.
No, I'm not. I'm gonna go somewhere so I can radio HQ for backup. There's no reception in these caves.
They go deeper into the caves, and inside is an ancient, ruined city. Now, there are traps and there are infected natives all throughout the city. Uh-oh, but then Chris stood on a thing.
It's Temple Run!
Chris, you've got to press X. No, Chris, don't. I love you, Chris. You saved me, Sheba. I'll never forget. Alright, we didn't edit this right. This is really how it goes.
What a cut!
So, Chris and Shiva are dealing with all of the traps and the monsters and everything around the city. Furthermore, it is then going to a cutscene.
The preparations are almost complete. Then we can leave.
Good. Oh my god, is that who I think it is, Jeff? Is that Wesker?
Yes, it's Wesker.
Oh. Now, Excella wants to be partners with Wesker in his new world. Now, is that the lady who was in the cloak?
No, different lady.
Different lady.
Different lady.
Perhaps you have. He has rejected her. That's very cruel.
The lady with the cloak comes in and talks to these two.
So he doesn't want to hook up with Excella because he's already got Big Titty Plague GF. Excella and the Big Titty Plague GF leave. And Wesker's just standing around going, I am so cool. Cut back to Chris and Shiva, who carry on killing African people, which is what Chris does, but oh my god. That is not what happens if you shoot African people in the head, which I also encourage my audience not to do. Please, anymore.
So after they work their way through this ancient city,
yes,
they reach a shrine, and it's overgrown with pretty flowers.
That sounds lovely. Chris picks one, and it's like, for you, my lady. What happens there, Jeff?
Well, not much, but around the shrine is old umbrella equipment, as well as a tricell camp.
Is it bad if the tricell and umbrella are working together?
Well, yeah, because before this, tricell were meant to be good guys. They created the facade, and they're supposedly trying to develop vaccines against the progress, but what they're actually doing is developing progress.
Right, so continue on. They find an old research facility, which is still in operation. So they start looking on all the tricell computers, right? And they are digging for information, going through old emails, opening up the recycle bin. And it's at this time that they learn all about the flower that's there at this place, right? Look. Now, this flower is called Stairway of the Sun, and it is the source of the progenitor virus. And native tribes ate the flower, and whoever survived its toxins became the leader of the tribe. That's like The Witcher. The leader who has survived has superhuman strength. Oh, it's like The Witcher. Now let's go over here. These are the Umbrella founders, James Marcus and Oswald Spencer. They found the flower in 1966. Now, it's not actually the flower that does anything. It's that the flower hosts a virus. That's the progenitor virus. Is that right, Jeff?
Yes. And Excella's Ouroboros is just made directly from this flower.
Right. More time over. Alright, let's go faster. So they continue on from the research lab, and they fight some new and improved biological weapons, and they reach rooms filled with pods. And Chris is there. He says, these ones look similar to the ones that were in the photo with Jill. Remember Jill? I love Jill. And then you go, Bezos, real fast.
No worries. So Chris goes over to a computer, and he finds a file on Jill on this computer. But then, the platform they're standing on lowers.
And they're inside that big city from the Matrix.
And they have to fight a monster. They defeat this monster. Just die already!
You did it, Chris.
Ну что, неплохой день, господа.
Oh, sorry.
Ща к барыгам, а потом по бабам.
Yeah, I'm a friendly scav. I just bumped into you.
Ребра, блин, все отбили.
Вот что, мы подошли из-за угла.
Shit, fuck this. I'm going to D2. Go where I spawned it there. Wow, fucking faggot. Just fucking hide on top of the tower with pussy.
You killed him. One of the pods pops out of the wall and it comes towards the fire. Oh my god, it's Neo. Chris steps forward. Oh my god. It's an empty pod. What was supposed to be in there, Jeff?
Jill was supposed to be in there, but she's disappeared.
Oh my god, they've stolen my baby Sean. I need to go get him back before he becomes the head of the Institute. Beep beep boop. Then Excella calls on the computer. Hello? Hello, can you hear me? No, you got your audio input and your output. Yeah, no, that's it. Yes, hello, it is me. I am Excella.
Weren't you two given orders to retreat?
So it was you. Why?
As if I need to explain myself to you.
So, Excella was the one who ordered the BSAA to withdraw.
There are no more orders from here on in. It's just us.
Where is Jill? Jill? Even if I did know, you think I would tell you?
Cut the crap. Tell me where she is.
No.
And so, anyway, so that was like a FaceTime call, and she can't hang up very easily. And it was just like, oh, hold on, where's the disconnect? I've minimized it. All right, they run into the infected military, and they're guarding the lower levels of the facility. Along the way, Chris intercepts Exeler's radio signal, and he overhears the name Albert Jeff. This confirms Chris's biggest fear of all. Albert Wesker survived that fall 2 years ago. Now, they find another lab, and they confront Exeler. Exeler, you were really rude on that phone call. If you have something to say to me, say it to my face, not through a keyboard. Well, let's shoot.
Then they would get no information out of her. She'd be dead.
Well, what's more important?
Jill. Jill's the most important thing.
Stopping these two, saving the world.
No, Jill.
And Exeler says...
Jill, you're like a broken record, you know that? Just as single-minded as he said. You've spent so long trying to track down Ouroboros. Well, here, enjoy.
Uh-oh. A man in a chair has just stood up. Chris and Sheba say, you are planning to sell these biological weapons to terrorists, aren't you? And Exeler says, no, actually, I'm not.
Then what are you using it for?
Exactly, Chris.
Evolution. It's a philosopher's stone, one that will choose through DNA who shall proceed to the next stage. My vision and his combined, now made a reality.
Okay, so she wants to improve mankind by making them all gross and having squid bits, but at least strong.
Yes. The ones who survive will have superhuman abilities, and the others will all die.
Okay, I guess that makes sense. Uh-oh, then Squid Agent 47 comes right at them. So Chris uses his flamethrower, which he had on him the whole time. You just didn't notice. Anyway, they win against the big plate of black spaghetti. And then they enter an underground cavern again and confront Exeler again. The jig is up. You can stop standing with your back to the door, doing literally nothing now. But they are intercepted by the cloaked woman. The cloaked woman fights off Chris and Sheba very easily. And then a stray bullet from Chris knocks the woman's mask off, and she retreats. Okay, that's pretty cool. Hold on, I want to get a good look at her face. Anyway, here's the spoilers, boys. That's what she looks like. Wait a minute. I know who that is. Of course. Josh. He's put on whiteface. But also, look out, there's Wesker.
Wesker, you are alive.
This is Wesker.
Oh my god, I've heard so much about you.
Well, isn't this one big family reunion? I would expect you to be happier to see us.
Chris is confused by this statement. What does us mean? Then Wesker takes the hood off the cloaked woman. It's Jill.
And only.
Oh no. Okay, so we're gonna watch this fight scene. And then I do a sick flip. So I grab your leg, and then we twist it round, and do a karate thing. I grab your hands, and pressure point, but then you turn an elbow, and then we do a wrestling move, and then we kiss maybe. Not that last one, not that last one. Neither of these guys is using guns, and they're winning. Chris gets kicked through a door.
We'll never win like this. Time to change tactics.
We should hide.
We should hide? We should hide, you dummy. Alright, so they fight it out and stuff, right? Now, he ends up back at the top of the stairs, and Wesker says,
I expected more of a challenge after all this time, Chris.
Considering this is the 5th game, you've ruined my plans about 4 times. I really expected more. No, you don't impress me very much.
Wesker, stop!
Break his arm. Break it. Break it. Break it.
Come on, Jill! Get yourself together. Wake up! Jill Valentine!
That's all it takes. Wesker is astounded at Jill's resistance. He then activates a device that injects more of the mind control serum It's Jill. Oh no. Wesker leaves Jill to die of Chris. The pain from the injection causes Jill to rip open the top of her shirt. Oh no. Now, see that? That's the mind control device. That's not just a mole. With Shiva's help, they safely remove the device. Now Jill is back to normal. Oh, Jill, I missed you. It's no good. Not just a mole. With Shiva's help, they safely remove the device. Now Jill is back to normal. Oh, Jill, I missed you. It's not a good time, Chris. I'm very weak. I could see everything that was happening, but I could not control it.
Chris, my partner, you must go on ahead, and you have to stop Wesker from spreading the Ouroboros. You're the only one that can stop Wesker. Shiva, please, please, I'm begging you. I'm not safe.
Are you guys, dating?
Chris and Shiva continue.
I'll wait here.
And they see Wesker and Excella boarding a ship. They wait till night and sneak on. This is sneaking on the ship.
Actually, they are not sneaking on Jeff. They sneak on it so well that Excella doesn't even see it coming.
Where's Wesker?
If you can behave yourselves, maybe I'll tell you.
Damn it!
Yeah, damn. I hate that. I can't turn a wheel. We haven't gone through that training. Alright, so she runs away. Now, she has dropped one of the suitcases, and that contains a whole bunch of vials. So Chris and Shiva pick it up, and they hold on to it. Then they continue on. Cut back to Wesker,
who is watching the pair on CCTV. Whilst watching them, he has a flashback to the mansion scene from 2 years ago. Remember when everyone fell out the window?
No.
Wesker is having a chat with the Umbrella founder, Oswell Spencer, who he later went on to kill. Oswell is talking about the progenitor virus, remember, from the flowers?
He says, this will make people into a new breed of superhumans. And let me tell you, Wesker, this was all part of a program called the Wesker Children.
Oh my god, what have you done?
And I'll tell you what else, Wesker. You're the only one who survived. I bet you're having an existential crisis now, aren't you, Wesker?
Are you saying I was manufactured?
Yes, Albert, you were. You were not born of a woman. You were born of a tube. For you see, Wesker, I aimed to become a god amongst men, and so I needed other people to be injected with this thing to test it. And you test it, thank you.
Where's my mom?
But all of his plans were foiled when Raccoon City, got overrun by all the zombies. Here's that clip from Resident Evil 3 Remake.
I'm mad about this, and that right to be a god among men, it's now mine.
Oh my gosh. So Wesker slays Oswald Spencer. He fists the old man to death. We get out of the flashback.
The right.
Now we cut back to Chris and Shiva, and they are wandering along, having a great time, until the day is ruined because, that's right, a pile of dead bodies. That is disappointing. But there's good news. Excella is there. Oh no, she's got diarrhea. So Excella is squidging towards them, and she states, "Listen up, Chris. Wesker, he's betrayed me. He's not my BF anymore. I'm single now. Or at least it's complicated." And Chris says,
Wesker never cares about anyone but himself. He has no partners.
"It's true, Chris. You're one of the good guys. Oh, well, I wish I could meet someone like you." So it turns out that it's not just diarrhea. It's actually an Ouroboros. Then suddenly, bing, 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 bong. Is that Wesker?
Chris, it's nice to see you again. How have you been?
But the Ouroboros rejects Excella, and her body begins to anamorph. And she starts consuming the huge pile of dead bodies. Anyway, it grows into an enormous creature, and it takes over the ship. They find an RPG, and then they hit Excella right in the mouth or whatever. They stop Excella. That's pretty cool. Now you also own a ship. So they continue on to find Wesker. Now, this time they've reversed the roles. They're looking at CCTV of Wesker, and they see him preparing a bomber aircraft. Oh my god. They realize that this is how he plans to spread the Ouroboros. Using a bomb. Suddenly, it's an incoming call from Jill. Chris and Sheba pick up. Ahoy hoy.
You were so worried about me, Chris. I appreciate your concern. I worry about you too sometimes. Now shut up and listen. You see,
Wesker's superhuman strength. It comes from a virus.
No shit. Have we not been operating on that premise the whole time? Did we just think he worked out a lot? Alright, go on, Jill. Give me the breaking news from 2 years ago.
But the virus is unstable. In order to maintain a balance, he must inject himself regularly with a serum.
Right. Give me the breaking... Did we just think... No. See...
Wesker's superhuman strength. It comes from a virus.
No shit. Have we not been operating on that premise the whole time? Did we just think he worked out a lot? Alright, go on, Jill. Give me the breaking news from 2 years ago.
But the virus is unstable. In order to maintain a balance, he must inject himself regularly with a serum.
Right. Okay, that is new.
So if we cut the supply of serum, he loses his strength.
Affirmative. But he just took a dose, so it's gonna be a while before he needs another one.
Damn. Why is that so funny? It is, and I don't know why. Now, one more thing. It also has to be a precise dose, meaning that too much will actually poison him. Thankfully, however, Chris and Sheba have a vial from the thing that Excella dropped, and so they can give him the wrong amount?
Yeah.
Awesome.
you're breaking up. No, Jill. No.
Back to Jill and Josh. Now that they've got the message out, they need to move on. They fight through all the stuff, and they get to the pickup point, where they expect to find a pilot, Doug, who's gonna save them. But instead, they are swarmed by a swarm of infected people. But then Doug does arrive. Just in time, hooray! The day is saved. Uh-oh, though. Jill is wounded. Doug gives cover as Josh helps a wounded Jill into the helicopter. Come on, Jill. I also fancy you. Suddenly, an enemy fires a rocket at Doug. It hits Doug, and he dies. No. Now, Josh and Jill, they fly away. But they mourn his loss. Oh, Doug, I'll always miss you. They continue on to find Chris and Sheba. Back to Chris and Sheba. They've been fighting through the tanker, and they're about to arrive at that weird-looking plane. They open the door, and there he is. Wesker. Weird-looking plane. They open the door, and there he is. Wesker. And Wesker says,
"Don't you two ever tire of failing in your mission?"
But to be fair, he keeps failing his mission too.
We don't ever get tired of chasing you, Wesker. We will stop you together as partners. Yeah, Chris?
That's right, partners with romantic feelings, right, Shiva?
I'm kind of more into Josh, but...
Focus on the mission, focus on the mission. So, Wesker then throws his sunglasses behind him, which Chris catches for some reason. So Wesker has used that as a distraction, and then he puts his sunglasses back on inside at night. And he's got witch's eyes, I told you. He's bloody Geralt. So Chris is firing his gun, and then Wesker is dodging. Then they grapple, and Wesker goes, "I know Kung Fu," and Chris goes, "I know Ubuntu," and then Wesker does a sick flip. He grabs Shiva by the head. "Oh no," and Chris says, "I'll fire a gun right through your fucking face." Shiva, fuck you. I have Jill Valentine now, I don't need you no more. But then all of a sudden, legs and arms and more kicking, and they get thrown off the side. Then out of sync, Shiva says,
"This guy's alive!"
But uh-oh, looks like Wesker dropped his pants. He'll want that back. And then it all turns into a cutscene from Metal Gear Solid 2.
Things are really getting interesting now, eh, Chris?
And Chris So Wesker then throws his sunglasses behind him, which Chris catches for some reason. So Wesker has used that as a distraction, and then he puts his sunglasses for some reason, throws his sunglasses behind him, which Chris catches for some reason. So Wesker has used that as a distraction. And then he puts his sunglasses back on inside at night. And he's got witch's eyes. I told you. He's bloody Geralt. So Chris is firing his gun. And then Wesker is dodging. And Wesker goes, I know Kung Fu. And Chris goes, I know Ubuntu. And then Wesker does a sick flip. He grabs Shiva by the head. Oh no. And Chris says, I'll fire a gun right through your fucking face. Shiva, fuck you. I have Jill Valentine now, I don't need you no more. But then all of a sudden, legs and arms and more are kicking, and they get thrown off the side. Then out of sync, Shiva says,
This guy's alive!
but uh-oh, looks like Wesker dropped his pen. He'll want that back. And then it all turns into a cutscene from Metal Gear Solid 2.
Things are really getting interesting now, eh, Chris? Do you actually think you can defeat me?
Either way, I'm not gonna stop until I'm dead.
Well then, I'll just have to kill you quickly.
Uh-oh, Chris is about to get fingered. What? That's what he did to the old man. Anyway, then there's a boss fight. And so they're fighting and all that stuff, then they grab Wesker from the back. But then she injects Wesker with the goo. Badoo. Ugh, goo, my one weakness. Why was it so difficult for him to pull that out?
Because he's now poisoned.
So even though Wesker's powers are now reduced, he jumps away like fucking Superman and gets into the stealth bomber. So Wesker's there and he's driving the plane away and then they're running after it, but the tail at the back is left open. Right, wait, hold on. Why is Chris able to run up to that thing but Shiva's lagging behind? This is kind of sexist. This game, Okay, good.
She could have got up on her own, alright. She didn't need Chris.
No, yeah, it's disgusting. Okay, so they leave on the X-Men plane. So they board the ship, right? And Wesker's just already there. He's kind of hanging out. I'll have the Chardonnay, thank you. You know, he's lounging in economy. And he says, you know what? You're not just an inconvenience. I underestimate you, Chris. I think you're actually pretty special. Who's flying the plane?
Story, and this is 3-story. We're actually going to walk all the way down to the elbow and the second through the main entrance. We're actually going to need to go literally in that room just there. So going in through the main entrance, what we're going to do is walk up the flight of stairs so you are on the second floor, and then turn left. Walk all the way down to the elbow and the grated door. So entering this, then just left of the lap directly in front of you, and attached to that laptop is the flash drive.
Pretty good spawn for that. And just like that. Alright, wait, that sounds like a war zone right now. I'm not going through that. Pretty easy. That's pretty easy mission again. Headshotted that guy. Yeah, I fucked him up. It was a pretty ratty move, but you gotta get the job done, right? Yeah, I'm level 20 already. I'm about to hit it once I turn this shit in. Good shit on level 28. Fuck yeah. Damn, 11. Hey, he's got a 60 rounder on this bitch. Damn. Give me that shit. Give me that too. Oh, you got BP in this bitch, bro? Fuck yeah, give me that shit. Just because I can. So I got shit, bro. Fuck that, dude. I'm gonna cry to his mama now. Wow. Ooh, ka. Okay, so 301 is definitely an important one I need to keep. So it's not so important, but yeah, good shit. Good shit. This is, yeah, that's worth a lot of money now, cause yeah.
Closely related. I don't.
In the world of the ring.
Now. What?
Well, Gandalf is a type of golem.
You guys are lying now. Golem is not even. Golem is a singular entity.
Gandalf is a type of golem. This is the stupidest sentence I've heard.
Oh, look, it's Norway.
I like that there's a race of golems in Lord of the Rings.
What? You can't go in there?
What?
We can't actually not go in?
Yeah, I can't. Is this flag to this?
Oh man, I love this. This is my jam. This is obviously building up to something,
Guys,
you guys.
look, we actually like this. We're just being trolls. We do love it.
We're friends with the
We're just
developers.
kind of being internet
He's here right now.
trolls.
You want to introduce yourself? He's been kind of quiet the whole time.
Check this out. Oh.
Hi.
So what inspired you to make?
Oh wait, one sec.
Oh, what did you just? Oh, sorry.
Oh my.
Oh, that one
chocolate soil is so good.
Do you want some more? You said. Come on. Come on now. Come on, man. You can't. I'm going crazy, dude. I'm gonna shoot you. So what inspired you? I'll let you finish that. Well, you did a very good job. Fuck you. What?
You get no talent.
No talent. Now you can go in.
All the comments that like
yeah,
the game.
yeah, they're only 5 or 6. They shouldn't be on YouTube, you guys.
Yeah, so don't pay attention to those.
Yeah.
This video will have crazy dislikes.
Yeah, probably 100%.
But it will be funny.
Yeah,
But you'll never see the dislikes because YouTube hit them.
Because we asked them to. We asked them to. We said, you know, all these children are downvoting us, trolling us, harassing us.
Harassing? Me and Zach went to a fun improv lesson.
I need to read this.
Yeah.
Wow, I can't believe
they taught us.
We spent $600 each, but it was
Thank you for rescuing me.
And they taught us how to have fun.
Why'd you go to improv?
Because now we're funnier.
It made us better.
So like the main lesson they teach is like think of anything in the world and now pretend to be
Do you
it.
know the story of Humpty Dumpty? They took all the broken pieces. They took all the broken pieces. They put us back together.
So you're a ball because you
we learned how to be funny the wrong way. They taught us the right way to do it.
It was crazy.
I'm falling behind. I need to pick up my pace.
It was like methodology. It was like yeah. Step 1. Step 1. Imagine a crazy scenario. Step 2. Do like a silly voice, cartoon voice.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Like they showed us like you could do anything though. That was what our instructor. That was like
car dealership.
But yeah,
wow, that one got me.
She was a really nice married woman. She has 5 kids.
She's got 5 kids. She's the freaking funniest woman you'll ever meet in your life. She's also the bravest person I know.
Yep.
She's my hero.
She's doing it.
She spit out
You ever see like a video like a GoPro like in a wreck? She's more brave than that times a million.
She's overweight and she doesn't care. She's going up in front of everybody. Doesn't give a. Doesn't give a.
Okay, bro, I'm sorry. He's so cheated over.
She's brave.
Oh no, you're dead.
Yeah. She's braver than all the fire. She said her husband said she was braver than all the firefighters combined on 9/11. I don't agree with that. I think that's.
I do.
You know what? I take it back. I do. I think plus all the Gaza people plus.
Anyway, what else did we learn from that fat bitch?
We learned she put down a
What are you guys talking about?
She put down a whole freaking.
I was about to say she put down a whole rotisserie chicken.
She put down a whole rotisserie chicken. She let's just say she lifted up a rotisserie chicken and she put down a skeleton of a bird. That's all I know.
That's so funny.
And I'm
I
saying
don't even know who she is.
and it wasn't graceful. And it wasn't graceful.
I don't even know who she is, and I'm throwing shade in her way. I'm so sorry.
Well, Chris, should we dox her? Should we say her professor's name was that's what the story is.
Let's tell straight what we learned from improv sketch.
Okay. Well, you want to do the setup?
Do the setup thing. Okay. Okay. The bit. Okay. I am a funny man.
Okay.
Well,
how are you? Oh, he's a funny woman.
I'm a funny woman, and I run a successful business.
This is what all men think about. This is why I fucking hate video games. This is what all men think about.
He didn't have to say anything.
Can you imagine that? Okay, goosebumps.
Imagine doing that in improv class. In front of a whole crowd of people. Sorry. 9/11 beard, and then the
Hey kids, very immature.
Hey, what's very immature? You know what? Nobody cares. Because we're doing the good stuff here, alright? We make people laugh / smile. Get over it. We
indoctrinate young people.
We indoctrinate young children and they buy our merch, and if they do, then we make them to buy more merch. So shut up. If you don't like it, I don't give a damn.
Yeah, fucking you still have the power we have, so whatever, dude.
I'm gonna uplift people in the boo, thumbs down.
Maybe now people will finally get it. I just don't know.
Maybe you fucking idiots, you shrimp brains, will watch people play Hitman and talk about how you should join a club. Maybe then you'll realize.
Yeah.
When we're the top dogs and you're fucking underlings. You're not beneath my boot. And you always will be.
Okay, Trump.
I love the hell out of it. I didn't care what anyone thought.
Yeah, I definitely love Pokemon.
In Ireland, though, if you like Pokemon after yellow and red and blue, you were considered like.
Did I ever tell you about? We had a neighbor who was in his 40s who used to come play Pokemon with us.
Really?
And he would dress like Ash Ketchum. I swear to God, and he painted his pet rat yellow. It was crazy. And one time when he lost, he picked up his pet rat and threw it in the ground.
You could have kept that going. You jumped right.
I did.
You jumped right to the crazy part.
You jumped right. You fell right into my trap.
No,
right into my
didn't.
claws.
You won a costume contest at the game place.
I got you instantly.
You did not. But that really happened.
40-year-old man walked into your house dressed as Ash Ketchum.
I thought this was like a Chris Chan thing.
You know what? You play for a bit. I want to drink this delightful mango drink.
Oh yeah, that delightful mango drink.
Yeah.
Chris, what do you explain to the audience? Because that sounds, you know, they say like bring it up to
Tomer and Zach.
And it's
So we could talk to people. I'd just be like, I'm watching the team work.
I don't know really much about this.
I am a simple I'm not that smart. We like, and then he goes
There you go. Chris, why don't you just be a costume performer?
I'm okay. Who should I be?
You probably be home.
I'd be so old.
You could work at University with a big Homer
Do
costume.
you think they'd put a little speaker in my helmet so I could talk to people? I'd just be like, help, I'm watching the team park. I don't children.
I like that one.
Put me in your back seat. All you children, grab my hands. Guard my last spirit to the afterlife. I promise to never harm children. And there, look at the camera.
He looks too skinny.
He looks like a skinny little bitch, right, Tomo?
I swear he was like a beefier looking guy.
Sits here holding belly. He looks skinny as shit.
Maybe it was just because of the
giant red belly growing its ass. I love to grab him by the head and slam it.
Ну и чё тут? Есть кто, нет? ничего, скупщику все продам, заживем.
You a scav? No?
Hello?
Yeah, I said you a scab.
Нормально живем, пацаны. Ну ничего, скупщику все продам и заживем.
Yeah, I'm just checking the food cabinet.
I haven't checked all filing cabinets if you want to look at those.
No, I'm just looking for my meat into chunks.
In less than 5 minutes, we'll reach the optimal altitude for missile deployment. Ouroboros will be released into the atmosphere, ensuring complete global saturation.
So, they're fighting and all that stuff, but then they have a deadly standoff. Chris has his gun pointed at Wesker, and Wesker has his gun pointed at Chris. Which one will blink first? But then Shiva shows up with a knife. Fuck, he's on the ceiling now. Wesker is weakened, but he is still far stronger than both Chris and Shiva.
But he's just weak enough that they managed to get him with another injection of that secret virus from Excella.
You're just another one of Umbrella's leftovers.
Hey, that's very hurtful.
You know what we have to do.
Alright, I'll go for the override lever. Cover me.
There's one lever there the whole time. Get fucked. This is so stupid. Then they pull the lever. Oh shit. Chris got it just in time. So the plane door begins opening. Oh no. It's depressurizing. Hold on, Jill. Hold on, Wesker.
Wesker begins to fly towards the back, but he grabs Shiva's ankle and holds on for dear life. Shiva's battling with him.
He's got me ankle, Chris. I don't know what to do.
I'll think about it. Oh, I'm having a flashback.
Now's not the time, Chris. Oh, for God's sake, you're too damn slow, Chris. I'm doing this myself. Goodbye, everybody.
Shiva, let's go with the pillars.
Chris says, no! And quickly dives after her.
Thanks.
Wesker flies out the back, whilst Chris and Shiva remain on the plane hurtling towards the volcano.
Are they really about to fly into a volcano?
Yep, 100% that is what is about to happen.
Get the fuck out of here. Why?
Let's run with it. So, of course, the bomber flies into an active volcano, and nothing makes any sense anymore. Oh, they're definitely dead.
Nah. That was a smooth landing.
Get the fuck out of here. This is ridiculous. So they stagger away from the wreckage, because of course they've survived that too. So they're collecting loot in the volcano. And then, guess who else has survived? That's right, it's Wesker. But guess who didn't survive? His shirt.
It's over, Wesker! Over.
Just getting started.
This is exactly where I wanted to be, in a volcano on a Sunday night. Time for me to drink all of the missile juice, and I will become even stronger owing to the virus. Oh, no, they would be fucked though, right?
Yeah, I guess he's trying to inhale more Ouroboros here is the plan.
But it's like they're in a big
so they're all
deal. Yeah, no, they're all dead.
Now, with all this virus juice pumping through Wesker's veins, he's barely in control, and he stumbles towards Chris and Shiva.
I'm out of control.
They run away, but Chris falls, and he must find a way back up to Shiva. To get back to Shiva, he needs to make a bridge to cross over the lava.
Oh my god, there's no time for something like that.
Well, there is when you have guns like Chris. Chris uppercuts a boulder and pushes it into the lava to make a bridge.
What's happening right now? This reminds me of that scene from Until Dawn, where he just rips the whole, moose's head off with his bare hands. So he sucker punches the boulder, then what happens?
Chris and Shiva reunite, and they prepare to face Wesker for the last time.
But they find a weak spot on Wesker.
What's the weak spot, Zuck?
His heart.
Oh my god.
Wesker, don't do it. Think of the children.
No, they mean his heart, like on most humans.
Never mind. So they take turns stabbing their knives into his heart. Wesker then backs away into a rock platform that breaks off. I'll get you two. The problem is you're too potent a pair. Together, the way you cooperate, you seem to be able to destroy anyone. That's your problem. You're unstoppable with your teamwork, says Wesker. How magnanimous of you in defeat. Wesker sinks into the lava. The That's not how people fall into lava, by the way. Have you seen what happens if you throw like organic matter into a volcano? Here's some footage we can splice in. What happens is the water instantly vaporizes, and so it just like pops everywhere. So, you know, you see it in like movies and stuff. Someone falls into a volcano, and they go, melting. But no, it would be like they'll be bopping around. Then they go, God, I wish there was a helicopter, because it is about 2,000 degrees in here. And all of a sudden,
the helicopter with Josh and Jill comes over the horizon. It's coming to rescue Chris and Shiva.
Oh my God, it's Jill. I thought she was wounded.
Not anymore.
I found you in the volcano. She really does care.
Jill throws down a ladder, and the two begin to board.
Chris goes first. No, what a gentleman. Oh, grab the ladder, retard. You know how awesome it would be if he just missed at 11:59 p.m. in the game, and he sank into the fucking lava.
They make it up onto the helicopter.
Hard enough for you?
But just as they're about to fly away, Wesker's huge tentacles.
Get out of here. What? Yeah, go on.
They lunge out and they grab the helicopter.
Oh shit, Jeff. Does not happen.
But thankfully, there's 2 RPGs on this helicopter.
Why would that matter at this point? He's in cover.
So Chris and Shiva, they fire them in unison at Wesker, together, as a team, as partners. It blows him up, killing the long-time foe.
I'll always listen.
That was for our fallen brothers.
The group flies away, together, as the sun rises, probably. Ouroboros is now destroyed, and the world is being saved again. His longtime partner is back, and his arch nemesis is dead.
And you know what else, Jeff?
Tell me, Zuck.
Play the Metal Gear Solid.
More and more, I find myself wondering if it's all worth fighting for. For a future without fear? Yeah, it's worth it.
Anyway, credits, and then they get married.
Questions and research.
Alright, what are the sales like? 12.6 million.
Only play with friends.
Funny that happened.
Yeah.
Skip
it.
Everyone's already seen me.
Is the letter that you're gonna need to pick up. If you happen to die after you picked up, is the letter that you're gonna need to pick up. If you happen to die after you picked up these 2 items, then you are going to have to come back and collect the items again due to them being task items, so they will disappear if you die.
That's annoying.
If you are struggling with this task or just in general wanting to find people to play with, head over to prana.tv/discord.
Oh, we're out of here because I fucked up. I thought it was only one spot.